They're being called in. And
This market is now in play.
They race away for the zincnet.com for results. Novices handicap hurdle event. An extended 2¼ miles and down towards the first of their jumping tests. And they are all safely over. Boston is one of the first ones to show, the blue and yellow check. Taken on now by the colour change in the field, New Forge House, now in purple and white colours. And New Forge House going on under Liam Treadwell. And the pace is pretty honest. The green jacket to the outside is Macaulay as they went by us. Boston, the Wincanton winner from last time, is now settled in third place around the top bend. Another Brandy is in fourth place, the yellow colours with the noseband on. Black and white for Tashier in fifth place down the back. Then came Unidexter in blue and white. Followed then by Missionaire. Back through the field, second to last is Spartilla on handicap debut today. That one, and Mr. Fickle is the back marker as they take flight number 2 now. And they're all safely over. Mr. Fickle a little untidy in last place there as they continue down the back and towards jump number 3. Up front, Macaulay joins in with New Forge House for the advantage. Boston is remaining a prominent runner between those. And then came another Brandy over in fourth place from Tashier and Sam Hansen. 2 lengths away to Missionaire and Lee Edwards in green and yellow silks. And then Unidexter and Mark Goldstein. Still Mr. Fickle continues to be behind the others under Josh Moore. Spartilla just racing in front of that one currently. Turning towards home on this occasion. And they make their way up towards another flight of hurdles in their journey. Number 4 of the 9. New Forge House with the lead again now from Macaulay in second place. Another Brandy to the far side. And then Boston with Tashier. And behind him is Unidexter to the rail. Alongside those is Missionaire. Spartilla is second to last. And the back marker, Mr. Fickle, as Macaulay was given a few wake-up calls there, approaching what will be the last next time round. Number 5 on this occasion. Macaulay continues to lose further ground over that flight as up front New Forge House disputing with Boston. Then came Tashier. She's on the outside toward the rail. Another Brandy. These are the first 4 runners. Missionaire's travelling well enough at this stage. Alongside is Unidexter. Behind that one is Spartilla. Then came Mr. Fickle, who's been ridden along. And at the back of the field, Macaulay has been pulled up. Macaulay is pulled up after flight number 5. The remaining runners head into the back straight. New Forge House with that advantage. Half a length in front. Another Brandy driven up on the inside. Boston is right there still in third place as they go towards 4 out. And then came Unidexter from Missionaire, who's trying to creep into it. From Tashier, who's now just lost a few positions. And Unidexter's gone there. Unidexter a crunching fall over 4 out. The horses quickly galloped away. Jockey at the moment is still down. Mark Goldstein, let's hope he's okay as they go towards what will be 3 from the finish. And out in front, New Forge House has now been joined by the Travelling Well. Another Brandy on the inside in yellow colours with the noseband on. Mark Goldstein now just being attended to on the landing side of that first flight down the back as another Brandy will lead them out of the back straight. For New Forge House in second has been good headway now from Spartilla. That one's up into third place now around the bottom bend. And then coming in. And
this market is now in play.
They jump away. They've got 14 fences in front of them. Righteous Glory keen to get on with things here. The rider on that one has powered into the first to lead under Kevin Jones. Wants to try and make all the running here on Righteous Glory and goes towards the opening bend with a length lead over the Fontwell regular Morstead in second place, getting around their opening bends. Quite prominent in third, June French around the outside, Autumn Spirit. And then came Owner Occupier, who's down toward the rail from Dr. Rick. And then Egypt Mill Spirits behind him. And then back in the field is Lad from Highworth on the back marker, the hooded Lamb's Cross, now ridden by Tom O'Brien. Over the open ditch, and it's Righteous Glory, who shows in front under Kevin Jones from Morstead, having his 43rd run at Fontwell this afternoon. Jumps out in second. About 2 lengths away then to the mare Autumn Spirit and Charlie Post in the grey and blue colours, the orange cap of June French towards the right-hand side of the field as they take this fence now, just before they come up the hill toward the line the first time. June French has given 1 or 2 reminders now as they come up past the enclosures. So Righteous Glory is keen to get to the lead, Kevin Jones, and has a 2-length lead from Morstead as they come up by us. Then came Owner Occupy with Dr. Rick in maroon and white colours to the outside. Dr. Rick now just been bumped along by his new rider in this race, Liam Treble, now on board. Lad from Highworth under Vicky Wade, just now going by Dr. Rick around the bend. On the inside of those is June French in the Brigadier Racing colours, and Dave Cross on board. Then back through the field, Egypt Mills Spirit has been held up for his challenge. Dr. Rick is now with that one, and Lamb's Cross is the back marker as they go towards another fence. This will be the fifth in their journey, and Righteous Glory is out with the lead here. Over the fifth, all okay over that one safely enough. Righteous Glory then going through their starting point shortly to Autumn Spirit in second. Lad from Highworth and Morstead, they're in second, third and fourth places. From June French and then Owner Occupier from Egypt Mills Spirit as they take the fence before the bend. Lamb's Cross second to last, and Dr. Rick, twice a previous winner here, has now dropped back to be the last runner. Right-handed then on the bottom turn and out in front. Righteous Glory leads by half a length at this point from Lad from Highworth, a winner over course and distance at the big Hunter Chase meeting here back in May. Autumn Spirit in third from June French in fourth. From Morstead in fifth, and then came Owner Occupier, a couple of lengths clear from Egypt Mills Spirit and Paddy Brennan, and then Lamb's Cross as they went over the open ditch. The last one touching down was Dr. Rick. This will be two out next time round, and now we have a new leader. Lad from Highworth has come through to pick it up. From the now under pressure in second, Righteous Glory, it's about 5 lengths away to the driven along June French. He's been under a bit of driving for a while now. Then Autumn Spirit and Morstead as they clear what will be the final fence in another circuit. Morstead is with Owner Occupier. And then came Egypt Mills Spirit, who's still being held up. Lamb's Cross is under pressure. That just has one horse behind now, and that's the ridden along Dr. Rick. The first two, though, are getting some way ahead of the others. And Righteous Glory's now come back for a bit more. He's regained the lead around the top bend now. Lad from Highworth still with this runner, and about 6 to 7 lengths in front of the others, with June French in third place. Smooth headway from Egypt Mills Spirit, now sharing third with June French on the downhill run again. In fifth place, Owner Occupier, then Autumn Spirit, clear from Morstead and Lamb's Cross, and Dr. Rick is being eased off at the back of the field. Dr. Rick's going to be pulled up before they take 5 from the finish, over which it was Righteous Glory who had the lead under driving. Lad from Highworth is still with this runner. Now moving up into third place is Owner Occupier. Egypt Mills Spirit behind that one with the ridden along Autumn Spirit, and then came June French, who in turn is well clear from Lamb's Cross as they went over 4 out. Lad from Highworth with the ridden along Righteous Glory driven back up towards the inside again as they head on that bottom turn for the final time, heading towards the final open ditch. 3 out in the Jan and Cindy's Love for Fontwell, Handicap Steeplechase, and Righteous Glory, the red and green colours. Dark blue jacket, the red cap, Lad from Highworth. Owner Occupier closing in on the first pair in third. Egypt Mills Spirits off the bridle now in fourth. That one then clear from Autumn Spirit, then Morstead who tries to rally. Then June French, the final open ditch. 3 out and very little in it there. Red Sleeves of Righteous Glory together with Lad from Highworth. They're about 3 lengths ahead of Owner Occupier. Over the second from the end, and again nothing in it up front. On the right hand side, Lad from Highworth, Righteous Glory rallies. Owner Occupier trying to come their near side. Pulled up at the back of the field was June French. One to take. Righteous Glory wanders about going into the last. Lad from Highworth only a length down there. Owner Occupier. Egypt Mills Spirit's been pulled up the running now. Righteous Glory, Lad from Highworth the far side. Owner Occupier near side. Righteous Glory and Lad from Highworth rather leaning into each other a bit. Righteous Glory and Lad from Highworth, a hip bob to the line. Righteous Glory persuaded home in front to win under Kevin Jones. From Lad from Highworth in second. Owner Occupier was back in third. Morstead in fourth. Autumn Spirits. They're being called into line.
This market is now in play.
They jump away for the 8 Wealth Management Limited Handicap Hurdle Race and extended 2 3/4 miles. They're running down towards the first of 11 flights of hurdles. And Nipper John, one of the first to show, along with Redinga and Barton Heather, as they clear the first now. All safely over. A slight mistake from State Department in the yellow jacket, just in behind the pace. On that one's inside in the early stages, shot in the dark. There are a couple of lengths ahead of the mare Golden Games. Black jacket for her, Maddie Batchelor. And Netherstream, the Pink Silks, and Jake Hodson. Wider from that one is Just Archie. And then back through the field to find Watch Me Tail and Connor O'Farrell. Then to the inside, the colour change, Tyrrell Livet, the black with the mauve diamonds. Also wearing the noseband, James Banks on board. And Ayali is last of all, now ridden by Lee Edwards. Up the home straight this time. And the field taken along by the 26 race maiden over hurdles, Nipper John, who led the way there under Brodie Hampson. There was a mistake back in the field from Just Archie. He's on his handicap debut today, but Tom Cannon sat tight on him. Now towards the next, over the third. Nipper John landed with a small lead. From over on the far side, Redinga and Tommy Phelan, horses on her handicap debut. A length away to Barton Heather, who won over track and distance last time. Fourth going bias in purple and green is Shot in the Dark. Then State Department and Tom O'Brien, followed by Just Archie. Then one length away to the Stratford winner, Netherstream and Jake Hodson. Golden Games and Maddie Batchelor right against the fence. Then came Watch Me Tail. Second to last is Ayali. And as they head out into the back straight, Tyrrell Livet, having his first run over jumps in well over 1,000 days, is the back marker and adrift by 3 lengths behind the rest of the field. On towards the first flight of hurdles down the back this time. Flights at number 4 and Nipper John. Landed in front there. Redinga made a mistake on the inside. Nipper John now leading from Barton Heather in second place. Then came Shot in the Dark. Redinga's on that one's inner. And then State Department. These make up the leading 5 from Golden Games and Netherstream. A little bit deeper on the track is Just Archie as they leapt over that flight over on the back straight. Watch Me Tail. We're still third from last at that point. Ayali is second from the back and Tyrrell Livet is the back marker. On towards the end of the back straight, we're still well over 1 circuit in front of these runners. Barton Heather on the inside leads by a length. To in second place, Nipper John, and then came Shot in the Dark. A half away to State Department with Just Archie in 5th place. In front of Redinga, who's now lost a few positions, having been prominent early on. Netherstream's between horses. Then came Golden Games and Watch Me Tail from Ayali, and then Tyrrell Livet. This will be 2 out next time. Barton Heather into this one, the leader by a length. Over Nipper John in second. Shot in the Dark made a small error. State Department has a good look at the front in the yellow colours. Then Netherstream back towards the inside there as they come to take the next. Barton Heather, the leader over by a length. 2 Shot in the Dark. Then State Department, who travels pretty nicely with the leading group. Then Netherstream. Now Nipper John just been poked along. Just Archie still going okay. Then Golden Games has been rustled up. Watch Me Tails behind Golden Games. A length away to Ayali. About 5 lengths back to Redinga, who's certainly lost its position quite dramatically now and only has Tyrrell Livet behind. So on that top bend as they go left-handed into the far side for the final time. Barton Heather, she's out in front under Michael Byrne and leads by half a length. State Department up there challenging in second. Just Archie's moved through the field. He's now sitting in 3rd place as they've got 4 to take. Golden Games and Netherstream the next 2. From Shot in the Dark and Watch Me Tail. Nipper John's lost ground. Ayali's behind that. Then came Redinga. And Tyrrell Livet's now just cleared the 4th from the end as the leaders travel down towards 3 out. It's Barton Heather with the lead on the inside, but they're queuing up to take her on. Yellow Jacket State Department, black colours out wider, Golden Games running a big one. Just Archie was a little slow over that. Now relegated to a driven along dispute for 4th with Netherstream. Watch Me Tail is now trying to pick a few off. That one in turn getting clear from Shot in the Dark, who in turn then has a few lengths on the others. Ayali's trying to dig in towards the inside and make some late headway, but is somewhat toiling at this stage as up front Golden Gains and Maddie Batchelor driven up alongside State Department for the lead. 2 lengths away then to Barton Heather, and then behind that one is Netherstream. Netherstream now taking 3rd on the run to 2 out. It's Golden Gains with State Department on the inside. Netherstream back in 3rd. Then came Barton Heather in 4th. State Department made a mistake at 2 out, but just about had the call from Golden Games, who rallies well approaching the last. Netherstream is in 3rd, and then came Barton Heather, followed by Watch Me Tail at the final hurdle. And State Department jumped that one okay. Landed to a length lead from Golden Games. Watch Me Tail is still staying on well. Netherstream also digging in up the run in State Department, now joined by Netherstream. Golden Games out wider. Watch Me Tail is there as well, but it's Netherstream who stayed on best on the run to the line. Netherstream
over the ground as she'll come from stall 5, so she looked good on the course. And one or two of the others probably just needed it of the newcomers. Looked as though they might need the experience for a little bit green. Meanwhile, this is Border Guard, who went to the start very early. The Real Way and the Black Jacket has gone in. Almax and Tom Quealy. Hope he's not feeling ill there. He was and Laura Peel and Kieran Fallon also about to go in. Now, what's going to happen with Border Guard? He's going to have to be loaded without Luke Morris by the look of things. As I say, went down very early, so he's clearly quite a highly strung individual. Felwar 2-1, highly excited. Very interesting to see how he runs 3-1. There has been money for the now 11-4, and the Jeremy Nazida filly, Flawless Pink. She was quite nice as well. So it might be just a fair maiden, this. And that might be it. Yes, it is. They're off.
This market is now in play.
Pike on the far side began very well down the centre. Felwar, highly excited, and Laura Peel were away well on the left on the stand side. Scaffold Pike obliged to come across now from that wide out position. Is certainly to the fore still with a highly excited Laura Peel, the yellow on the left. Felwar right there in the royal blue and white jacket, and they're followed then by Dire Straits out wide of Cypress Point. Then Border Guard. Al Max is back on the inside. The Real Way is further back in the field from Flawless Pink in red sleeves, who's held up in the blue cap Miss Moppet, and struggling at the back is Graceful Willow. So covering the first 2.5 furlongs or so, they're about to run inside the final half mile, and Felwar goes on narrowly to Laura Peel, highly excited, being pushed along, and then towards the outside still is Scaffold Pike with Cypress Point. Dire Straits very deep. Miss Moppet is staging a run from the back. Flawless Pink is being asked some questions just behind Border Guard, but Felwar has skipped on now as they race inside the final two. Felwar out wide. Miss Moppet is the one that's made ground. Border Guard and Laura Peel